All right, what's up, Hunter Hornstein? That is Ryan Moore, and this is Behind the Seams, presented by RipTydz Oceanfront Grill and Rooftop Bar. All right, welcome back. It is the February episode 2022. I'm Hunter Hornstein. That is Pelicans team president Ryan Moore, El Capitan, Captain R. Moore on the Twitter sphere, and this is Behind the Seams here at RipTydz Oceanfront Grill and Rooftop Bar. It is a beautiful, it is a January we're recording this, but this is a February episode, but it's a beautiful winter day here at the beach on the Grand Strand. We are back fully rocking and rolling in the off-season season of this show, Ryan.
We are fully rocking outside of getting a winter storm tonight.
Yes.
Office is going to be shut down tomorrow. We're supposed to get some ice. So we're going to have a little snow day here at the beach, but snow at the beach is really just ice most of the time.
So recording this in January, and we're still rocking short sleeves. We got the pirate hoodie on Ryan Moore. We've got our drinks. We are still oceanfront. I mean, look at this. You can't beat this. There are parts of the country right now that are under frozen water, I should say, dumped with snow. You mentioned the winter storm that we're getting, but really, I mean, you can't beat this. And we are just a few months away from baseball season.
No, I thought it was going to be colder down here today. I thought the wind was going to be whipping. I thought we're going to have to break out the coats. I actually brought my coat with me, forgot my sunglasses. I think this is the first episode without the sunglasses. It is the first episode with my new drink glass. I requested this to look a little more slimming after the holiday season.
New year, new you.
Pinky out, too.
I like it. This is the show where we take your questions. You can send it to us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that good stuff. Bring them right to Captain R. Moore. This episode, we've got some questions from our very own within the office. We have some new faces around now here as we get going.
One of them was laying down in the war room when I left.
Oh, dear.
I didn't walk in to make sure everything was okay, but Todd was there, so I figured it was okay. But
just having that afternoon...
On his back, I don't know.
Just that afternoon nap on the ground, laying down on the ground?
On the ground, and I think he turned and saw me walk down the hall, and then I looked at Todd and was like, I don't know.
Oh, dear. Oh, no. All right, well, let's get into these questions. We got some good ones, as always. We got our drinks, the off-season season of this show.
I like that look, by the way.
Thank you. It is. So I was thinking about this driving out here, was that in the summertime, in season, I've usually got the shorts, the flips, and then I've got our Hawaiian-looking Aloha button-down shirt. This is off-season Hunter. Let's kick it off with old Toddy Chapman from the War Room. He's asking, what is your favorite non-baseball activity to do in Myrtle Beach?
Golf.
And that's that. Great question, Todd.
No, I love golfing. I'm terrible at it. Have been playing a lot more frequently, so feel like I'm getting closer to being not bad.
It helps, too, that there's a lot of folks within our office that know their way around the golf course. Maybe not as good as Todd Chapman, who asked the question, but a lot of folks, Canella, Sammy, Kristen, Nurse.
Yeah, it's a shame if you don't take up the game of golf while you live here in Myrtle Beach. What better location to play affordable golf at some of the best courses in the country?
And not just during the summer either, when most tourists are here. You can play fall golf, you can play winter golf. It is beautiful out. I was driving home today during lunch, folks out on the course wearing their just in polos and vests, much like this.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I would probably say golf as well. I'm like you, though. I'm not very good. I'd say you're better than I am. But I love going out there and playing. I don't know. It's just, to me, 4 hours on the course. You got some beers. You got some tunes going, especially if you can get out early in the morning and then you're done before noon. Oh, you go home, take a 2-hour nap.
About 8:30 every Sunday morning is when we're teeing off.
There you go.
Done by about 12, have lunch.
We had a little bit of a Friday league going in the before the new year rolled around. Mm-hmm. The Canellas, him and his wife, Sammy P, Todd Chapman, whoever we could get around together. We little Friday league going. It was a lot of fun. Greg from Facebook If you had to eat one ballpark food for the rest of your life, what would you choose and why?
We've had challenges in the past
We have indeed.
where people had to eat the same item every night, and it wasn't that they had to eat every meal that way. So this is almost impossible, right? But nobody on our staff was able to eat the same meal every single night except for Kyle Gertine.
Yes, and there's a caveat to that too, is that all of the food items went into a hat, so you randomly drew.
Oh, so you didn't
get to pick.
Okay.
You randomly drew, and then that's what was assigned to you.
Understood.
Which adds a wrinkle to it.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders are very good. Very good at the ballpark.
They're so versatile, too.
There was somebody that we had fun with on Twitter who tweeted at us, and we had a great time. And then they tweeted something else, and just a random tweet that just said, "At Pelican Baseball has the best chicken tendies in minor league baseball."
Okay.
And so I took that and we put it into our bio, and we just said so and so. I think his name was Aaron. If that's not your name, I apologize.
Was it last year?
It was last year.
So we have no idea what kind of tenders he had.
Yeah, because
we had to switch him out so many times.
Every once in a while, he chimes in and tweets us and just says, "Hey, keep up the good work on the tendies." So the tendies are
on
good.
me next time he comes to town.
All fine. We'll track him down. I
what's
would
your
say
answer?
the Bog Balls. The Bog Balls, otherwise known as the Mordecai, if you look at it on the Clark and Addison menu, but they are the chicken Bog Balls. Chicken Bog is a delicacy down here, something I did not know existed before I moved out here, but it is delicious. They come they're fried in this nice clean ball of fried goodness, and you've got your rice, you've got your chicken. Sometimes they throw some sausage in there. I get it with the spicy sauce, the spicy dipping sauce. Oof.
I actually like the chicken bog before it's rolled up and deep fried, too.
I love chicken bog no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But something about, fried anything. Let's go. So yeah, I'm choosing chicken bogs.
The other answer I would consider would probably be number 2 would be ice cream.
You're a big ice cream guy.
I think I could survive on ice cream alone.
There is a video of you, and I think it still lives on our Twitter account, of the Pelican Head vessel, the food vessel, the Pelican Head vessel, and you got it stacked to the brim of different ice cream.
I remember
and
that.
This thing has like 4 different flavors, 3 scoops each. You've got your fudge that you put on it. You got whipped cream on that thing. The Pelican Head vessel, it's this plastic thing. We'll make sure we put
like a sand bucket.
Yeah, the sand bucket. We'll put a picture of it in there. It's like bending and warping under the weight of all this ice cream. And the best part of it is that you were wearing your Natter Days shirt. No free ads, but you were wearing your Natter Days shirt, walking down the aisle. So people that didn't know who you were probably like, "What is this guy doing?" Getting all sorts of ice cream.
I would do that. Yeah, if I wanted to go to a game and they had a specialty ice cream that I knew I wouldn't be able to get close to finishing, still the experience. I'd do it.
It looked delicious. Moral of the story, you come to Pelicans Ballpark, you're going to have great food, no matter what. Tremendous food options at Pelicans Ballpark, as well as drink options, including those bad boys, the mega big old mugs. I know that's not their real name. I'm just going to call them the big old mugs from RipTydz.
Mega Mason.
Mega Mason mugs. But our great friends at RipTydz, Oceanfront Grill and Rooftop Bar, they have those at the ballpark. We see a ton of them all around. They're like this, and there's people just walking around with them, and they look delicious. If we weren't working, I'm sure we could put some down, but that would be irresponsible. And we're all about responsibility. All right. We're still sticking in the office. All right, Kristen, Pelican General Manager, what's the design process when you're creating new merchandise for the season?
We get a ton of mock-ups, and there's a handful of companies that are licensed to sell minor league merchandise, and so we are limited in some capacity there with brands and styles. But Dan Bailey, who's in our shop, he's been doing it for a long time. He knows what's going to come off the shelves. He's got a good eye for fashion. I think that there has to be a good mix between what we call fashion and performance, stuff that people will wear while they're being active, but the majority of the stuff that we collectively wear is what we would call that fashion type of clothing. So it's not all just T-shirts, hats, and jerseys. It's the vests, the Henley.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, if you don't go to the ballpark and get one of these vests, we have this. We have it also in the Pirate, with the Pirate logo. This thing is fantastic. Columbia, 3/4 zip. You got the Palmetto State logo right there. We'll make sure we put in some pictures of the apparel that we have. Go down, if you're in the area, go down to the pro shop and check that stuff out, because it is. I mean, I wear this all the time. I wear this around the house sometimes. What am I wearing a vest in my own apartment for? Because it's awesome. All right, Jeffrey from Twitter. Oh, good old Jeffrey. He's always good for a question or two. Why should a non-sports company hire someone with minor league baseball experience?
If you work in minor league baseball, you're going to have some problem-solving skills. You're going to have dealt with things that you didn't know could happen. You're going to get somebody that is accustomed to working hard, working long hours if needed. And you're probably going to get someone who's pretty well-rounded, because we're not so departmentalized. You get your hands involved in a lot of different things. That person's probably going to be a lot more versatile. You're probably going to get somebody that works well with others, probably better than most, working in the team atmosphere to accomplish a goal. The sad thing is, I don't think a lot of companies and businesses look at our industry that way. I think they look at it as stationary carnies. That, and to an extent, it is. We joke about that, but on the outside looking in, I think that there's a perception that you show up a couple hours before opening day and you open up the gates and everything is just ready to go, and then at the end of the season, you lock up and you go home for the winter. And there's a whole lot more to it than that. And if folks with minor league baseball or minor league sports experience get an interview, I think their likelihood of getting the job is probably quite high. I think it's just a shame sometimes that some people may not value the work experience that minor league baseball provides.
Very well said.
All right, my question to you. Now, you're starting to accumulate your tattoos, and I'm sure you've seen the trend that's going around of people getting musical notes tattooed on their arms so you can take a picture and the song starts playing on somebody's phone. What song would you get tattooed onto your body via musical note? So
I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'll tell you what. I'll have an answer for you next time we film.
Sounds good. Can't wait to listen to it.
And maybe, who knows, if we get 1,000 views on this video, maybe I'll do it.
How many views would it take for you to get Take Me Out to the Ball Game?
Like the Take Me Out to the Ball Game? A lot. A lot. It's got to be. I mean, speaking of, though, because Canella kind of tried to bring this up last season, because he wanted to sell something where, like, I'd commit to, if we sold the X number of whatever, we got an X number of something, that I would commit to getting some memorable tattoo, kind of similar to what you did with the pirate flag. I am still open to that, so it's got to be cool, but I am still open to that. All right, well, it's this was our February episode. We are, which means that we are rapidly approaching the start of the season, and we will have episodes for you every single month going throughout the season, including all sorts of fun and interesting things. Your questions, as always, tweet us, Facebook us, Instagram us. You can tweet at Captain R. Moore, and he will get your questions, and we'll get them put into our mug and answered here on Behind the Seams. So,
and we'll find Tendy Guy.
And we'll find Tendy Guy. Best tendies at Pelicans Ballpark. Come down Myrtle Beach, go golfing, and come get some food and drink at RipTydz Oceanfront Grill and Rooftop Bar. For Ryan Moore, I'm Hunter Hornstein. This has been another episode of Behind the Seams, presented by RipTydz Oceanfront Grill and Rooftop Bar.